Oh, Smith was popping. John Smith, salute. Okay, cool, all right. I'm getting there, homie, I'm getting there. What's poppin', way home? XCLO. Shout out New Haven, Connecticut in the building. Joey Owens. Paleo Rivera was popping. William Silver was popping. Salute. That's a fact. $sign facts. Punch that like button on your way in. Let them know you in the building. Be in the library today for a hot minute. Salute that Sheena girl. We got a topic today. That like button on your way in. California in the building. Shout out to West Side. Stay tuned for the EP coming out. 60 more days. The EP is coming out. Oscar D, salute H-Town in the building. Rap. What's poppin', everybody? Salute everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? John Smith, Rap, Rick James. Tales from the WAP side. That's coming up too. We got an episode coming out in 2 weeks of Tales from the WAP side. We bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? So we got like I think it's 6 more parts. 6 more parts of Tales from the WAP side coming out. 2 weeks, maybe even sooner. It depends on how the editing goes. You know what I'm saying? But we got some material coming out. Tales from the WAP side. Plus we waiting to get a little warm outside because we getting mad snow. I don't know about y'all, where y'all at, but yo, we got snow up here. Y'all already know, like The Shining. I like my snow up to the knees, you heard? Rap. You know what I'm saying? I spent all them years, man, in the city, ain't getting no snow. Now, I'm loading. Snowballs is coming. Oh, Oscar D say he like that Greatest Hits joint, right? I got part 2 coming out tonight. I'm good, Kiki. I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm out that cast, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm on some range of motion joint. In a minute, I'm gonna start doing the workout video in a second. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, ain't no belly, ain't no fatness here. But I'm gonna start getting this workout going on, you know what I mean? Because I gotta rehab my arm anyway. Tundra vibes. But yo, today's topic, man, we in the law library for a second, man, because there was a little issue that I got in my DM and that I had to research. So my thing about the law is you could know all the law in the world, but if you can't strategize your knowledge, your law knowledge is worthless. For example, a baseball player knows how to play baseball, but sometimes the coach doesn't want you just to hit the ball. He might want you to bunt. He might want you to hit it to the left side. He might want you to pull it, or he might want you to hit a sacrifice fly. So it ain't just plain knowing how to play baseball, it's knowing how to freak it too. And that's me, and that's in our language. And the knowledge of the law is strategizing. Salute to you, Derek Shea. You know what I'm saying? So the incident is like this. A person goes on an ad, maybe Indeed.com. There's a bunch of them out there. So the ad says that they're hiring for maintenance or housekeeping. And in the ad, they're saying that it's a full-time job and you're going to be working full-time. You're going to be getting $12 and probably 25 cents an hour. I think that's what he said. And you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, you work, I think he said Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So he works 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day. That's full-time. Anything over 35 hours is full-time. So here he is, the person been working all this time. You know, he's been working all this time thinking that he's a full-time worker. And then later on, they're trying to tell him that he's part-time. Now, I'm saying to myself, like, hold up. So the ad says, the ad says full-time. That's what the ad says. He applies for a full-time job because the ad said full-time. Salute, Jay Will. And when he goes to the job, he fills out the application, he passes the background check, and he's under the impression that he's a full-time worker. But later on down the line, not only by his co-workers keep telling him, like, yo, over here, they be doing people dirty, telling them they working full-time, but they really part-time. So he's hearing this from his co-workers. Then come to find out, when he does more investigation or a situation pops up, Iraq 152, salute, my 5 stars in the building. J.E. Moneybags, I see you, baby boy. So he's under all this time, he's under the impression that he's working full-time. His co-workers are saying that they be bamboozling people in the job. They be telling them that they full-time, but they really part-time. And then later on, they can them. So already in the atmosphere of his workplace, his own co-workers is telling him, like, this is what you got to watch out for. This is what they do. On top of that, when he goes and asks the front desk, or when he asks the hierarchies, they tell him, oh, no, he's here part-time. Now, before I even continue, does anybody see what's wrong with that situation right there? Can anybody give feedback on from what I just explained? Oscar D, I thought 40 hours was full-time, at least here in Texas. Either way, they did him dirty. That's a fact. 40 hours is full-time here in New York too, bro. It's a fact. You're 100% correct. Troy Mason, shout it out, baby boy. Do y'all know what that's called? Does anybody know what that's called? What's that called when someone tells you something and when you go there, it turns out to be something else? Left Rack in the building. Shout out Left Rack City. Kiki the Unbreakable Spade said they jerking him. William Silver said facts. This is the first bingo. There, you can't get OT with part-time. That's a fact, Jump Becknell. That's the scam that they run. I'm about to get to that too in a second. Kiki the Unbreakable said it. Misadvertisement, but it's also called false advertisement. Bait and switch. That's right, J.E. Money. J.E. Money Bags. Number one, the first thing they did was they falsely advertised a position they didn't have available. They didn't tell this person that when he was this person now was under the impression, because everything that he read was all full-time. He goes to the job. Facts, false advertising. Billy Godo. Salute Billy Godo in the building. Hey, yo, Billy Godo, I'm gonna put the link up in a minute. Hold up. I'm gonna put the link up in a minute for the people that wanna come in the chat. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is click that link. They also don't have to provide insurance if he's part-time. That's correct. All that is all scams. All that is all scams. That is a fact. No doubt, William Silver. That's just one of the Spartans merch right there. You heard? You know what I'm saying? You see the 1B representing 1B, baby. WAP Nation in the building. That's a fact. So what they did was they false advertised a position that they didn't have. This person went under the impression that he was going to work there full time. And here it is. Now they're saying that he's part-time. Is that legal? Wilmington, North Carolina up in here. Salute. Is that legal? Can an employer do that legally without notice? Salute, John Smith. Can they do that without notice? Can they? First of all, he went and he signed documents. When he signed those documents in there, they didn't say that he was being part-time. They can't come later on and say they said it by word of mouth, because that's not evidence. That's word for word. That could be altered at any time. That's not evidence. Facts. They do it though. But you know why they do it? Because a lot of people don't know the law. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the law before I show you how to strategize and win in these type of cases. So first, let's break down the law. So we're going to start with, they say there are three main types of misrepresentation. Three types of misrepresentation, y'all. Fraudulent, negligent, and innocent. You heard? The three types of main representation is fraudulent, negligent, and innocent. Now, how do you prove misrepresentation? Right? Generally, to prove a prima facie case of intentional misrepresentation, the plaintiff must prove that 1, the defendant made a material misrepresentation. 2, the defendant had knowledge of the misrepresentation. And 3, the defendant intended for the plaintiff to rely on the misrepresentation. So let's break that down real quick. Number 1 is the defendant made a material misrepresentation. The ad. The ad. When they put in the ad and they said full-time on the ad, right? That's when they did a material misrepresentation. Because the ad says one thing. They got to go by what the ad says. Because that's what you went in under the impression of. Now, they made that ad. So here goes number 2. The defendant had knowledge of the misrepresentation. Look at that. They got a spot by me called Unified. They fire people every 6 months so they don't have to take a full time and get benefits. Then they make you sign a waiver before you're hired. You can't work for a year. You see that? But let's now the defendant had knowledge of the misrepresentation. So when you go to the job, you go to the job because the job was posted on the ad. Right? So the first thing you're supposed to do, and this is what I told this individual, is you got to snapshot all of that. You got to not erase. The minute the ad goes up and you answer the ad, you got to copy that. Whether if you snapshot it, whether if you save it in your messages, don't get rid of the ad that you answered, that you applied for. Because a lot of time the ad, when you apply, you get a number. And the number that you get when you apply corresponds with the ad that you answered. That's how they signify who you are and what department you're working for, because you have a number. You see what I'm saying? So now the third is the defendant intended for the plaintiff to rely on his misrepresentation. So if they be like, nah, you working part-time, but you knew that I came here and I signed, filled out paperwork because the ad said full-time, and I already work full-time hours. So now it's a catch-22, because if he was part-time and he worked 40 hours, then part-time has a certain amount of hours. Every hour after the part-time hours is over, it's called overtime. So you got to get paid overtime for those days, those hours that you work. You see what I'm saying? Salute, John South 139. So you got to look at that. That's already violation of the 3 for misrepresentation. 1, the defendant made a material representation, the ad. 2, the defendant had knowledge of the misrepresentation. They posted the ad. 3, the defendant intended for the plaintiff to rely on his misrepresentation. So that means you probably would have been working there all this time if your co-workers ain't telling you one thing and you go and find out something else, you won't even know. You'll probably be working there, and when the 6 months is over, they do a layoff and they get you out of there, and they just used you. That's a fact, Kiki Unbreakable. Once the ad is in there, they can't renege on the ad. Once the number's in there, that signifies you. Once they know that you're coming in for the full-time position, because that was the position for that, they already know that. And now it's deliberate intent. Hey. Candy bar. You see what I'm saying? That's the loophole here. But let me show you something else though. Because you got to remember, when you dealing with the law, they're gonna get their little insurance lawyers and these lawyers that they got who think that they so smart, and they're gonna come up with their strategy. So you got to remember, for every strategy that you come up with, they're gonna come up with one to counter it. Right? So here's another one. Fraudulent misrepresentation. Do you know what fraudulent misrepresentation is? I'm going to get to that too, John Beckinell. Fraudulent misrepresentation means is a civil tort arising. Do you know what fraudulent misrepresentation is? I'm going to get to that too, John Beckinell. So fraudulent misrepresentation is a civil tort arising out of contract law. Is a false statement of fact that causes or induces someone to enter into a contract. Repeat. Fraudulent misrepresentation is a civil tort arising out of contract law. It is a false statement of fact that causes or induces someone to enter into a contract. So now, when you saw the ad and you filled out the application and you signed the application, you signed into a contract. When you signed into a contract, that contract came from where? That contract came from what the ad said the position was, and what you went and did with the knowledge of knowing what the ad said to you, and then knowing that that's what the ad says, but they trying to be slick and trying to say, well, it's not that, it's this. Right? Gets even deeper than that. Now, here's another one. It's called innocent misrepresentation examples. Innocent misrepresentation examples include a seller unknowingly offering defective merchandise, or if a person on Craigslist sells a used TV but does not know it's broken. So now they can't say that they're innocent because they posted the ad. You can't say, oh, my bad. Why didn't you fix the ad? Why didn't you specify this? Back again. An employer can't go, well, this is what I said. That's words. Words ain't going to take you too far when somebody's going to do this. So New York, what's popping, boy? Oscar D, they made me feel like I should be happy I got a job. Word. I'm going to get into all that in a second. But do y'all see what's going on, though? They trapping themselves where the only defense is going to be, well, I told them this, and this is my witness. He was here and she was here when I said it. But they're all co-workers. They all have a relationship. Not like boyfriend, girlfriend. They have what's called a business relationship, where they've been working in the same entity or job for a while. So they will have what's called reason to be in cahoots with one person's lies. Feel where I'm coming from? They have reasons for that. What's poppin', boy? I see you.
What's poppin', bro? We poppin', bro. You talking that talk, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to help this brother out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna open up the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to go through this case because they trying to do him dirty. And one thing I hate is intellectual assholes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People that think that they can get over on people because they think people are stupid and don't know the law and think that they're just gonna eat that and ain't gonna do nothing. Know what I mean?
Now you speaking facts to him though, bro, because I was, you know what I'm saying, not in the same situation, but kind of sort of like, you know what I'm saying? I was a regional for Sprint. Boom, I got hurt on the job. So instead of giving me the time I needed to heal and everything, they rushed me off the job. I caught a lawsuit behind that. I caught a lawsuit behind that because I had workman's comp, I had insurance, I was getting paid, I was with the company over 6 years. They fired me. I was fired for about 6 months. After my court date was done, they had to hire me back. They had to pay me all the retro money that I would have made for the 6 months that I would still been working, and give me my position back because it was a fire behind an injury at work.
Ooh.
So
Workers'
the
comp.
moral of my story is, if you let them push you, if you let them bully you, if you let them think they got the right of way, they will win. But you have rights, bro. You have rights. As a human being, as a person, as an employee in the work field, you have rights.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now, here, look at this. Here's another joint, right? Misrepresentation is a legal term meaning a false statement that has an impact on the contract.
Facts.
So if the ad says we got a full-time position and you answer that ad, you go through a background check, you pass a background check. Now they're in the hiring process. Unless they give you something in paper that diverges from what the ad said, it all goes back to the ad.
You have to get paid as a full-time employee. You have to receive full benefits. You have to receive everything a full-time employee receives, even if you're working part-time hours because you applied for the position that was filled for.
Exactly. But see, they try to get slick. So now here goes the next one. Now, here's the one. This is the one that I like. And this is what you just spoke about. Any claimant of representative of a claimant who knowingly and willfully makes a false statement or representation for the purpose of obtaining a benefit or payment under this chapter shall be guilty of a felony, and on conviction thereof shall be punished by a fine not to exceed $10,000. So that means salute, New York, New York. Appreciate you, bro. Salute. Shout out New York, New York in the building. So that automatically is telling you that they can be penalized.
Yeah, it's like they breaking a binding contract, bro. That's like you got a contract with somebody and you don't finish the job, but you take the money and you leave. Nigga, that's a lawsuit.
That's 100% correct. And this is what I was telling this brother. I said, yo, the first thing you need to do, or the first thing you need to do in the future, in case you didn't have anything, is anytime you answer an ad, make a copy of the ad. Don't just answer the ad and then let it go away in your spam. No, snapshot it, or if you're on the laptop, make sure it stays in your messages. So this way, like most of the way out.
Or like most of them got now, sign up for the automatic emailing, bro. They email you every update, so it automatically is post dated, just like if you was to mail something. It's post dated, it's internet post dated, it's time post dated. You know what I'm saying? You got to get smart. You got to get smart. Paper trail everything. Paper trail everything.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you don't got paper trail and it goes to the word of mouth, they're probably gonna win.
Of course.
But if you got paper trail, it doesn't matter how many of them say that they was in the room and that they told you this and that. It could be 10 of them that say, yeah, we was all in the room. They told him he was part-time.
Right.
The evidence doesn't state that. The evidence doesn't show that. And you could get them for a reason.
Right. And if you go to court, if you go to court, they gotta pay you for money missing for full-time as a full-time employee. So that means you're missing holiday pay. That means you're missing paid time off that you're supposed to have already earned as working. Like all of those benefits, if you go to court and win, bro, you win big. They gotta give you all of that before they even. By the time he bang the gavel, he's gonna give them the date. You either pick a date or I'll give you a date to get him these checks.
Now, being that I've done lawsuits, I'm gonna tell you another trick to it. Now you can hit them with a typical hardship, and it becomes a 1983. Now is when you start to really get them.
Mm-hmm.
9 to the shine, boss. Boss Dawn 97. Salute, boss Dawn 97. The shines is in the building. That's what's popping. Love my shines. You see what I'm saying? So you already know, like, if when they play all these games, since they want to play a game, Now it's your turn. Because, for example, let's say he's one violation. If they saying that you are working part-time, but you already got a week, because this is what they did to him. He worked his first week. His first week he worked 2 days. His second week he worked 40 hours. The next 2 weeks landed on holidays, so he only worked like 2 hours. 2 days this week and 2 days the next week. So they were trying to say like, well, you only worked one time 40 hours. Everything else is part time that he worked.
Right.
But that's only because when he first got hired, he landed at the end of the week, so he only worked those 2 last days of the week.
Of course, right.
And then after he worked the 40 hours, the weeks prior to after that, post that, they were weeks that were holidays. So basically, he only worked. Thank you. He only worked 2 days because of the holidays. They was closed.
Yeah, they were trying to hit him with the okie doke.
Yeah, they try to come. They see. Awareness is something that I always try to preach in my page. Man.
I check my pocket. Where you put my keys?
Awareness is something that I preach, man, because this is how they get people. This is how they use people. You know, a lot of people. Let me tell you something. A lot of people were going in on Donald Trump but Donald Trump also said that whatever working man works, that working man is entitled to his dollar.
Facts.
He said that man is entitled to a dollar. So you can't let these people try to outsmart you and think that they're so smart that they can weasel around the situation. Now, see how your situation is too? Now, for example, here's another thing they try to do. So you get injured on the job.
Yeah.
When you get injured on the job, let's say you got an operation or whatever, now you're going through rehab.
So, I had to go to the chiropractor for like 2 years. I had to get the electric shock shit. They told me like if I was to do surgery, I might not be able to walk again. So I ain't do the surgery. I was like, fuck it, nah, we ain't gonna do the surgery. I do it the hard way. I made it out. But they was mad that they had to pay me. Feel me? They was mad that they had to pay me, so they tried to can me real quick. They tried to do some real dirt shit to get fired, to fire me and try not to be able to pay me. But everything they did at the last minute, they couldn't prove it. They didn't have no proof. Like they woke me up 3 times real quick. Ooh, 3 write-ups, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's how the sales game is. But the case was already in motion, so that just made it worse for them.
That's a fact, bro.
That's where they really screwed up when they fired me.
That's a fact. And your boss Dawn, hit the link. The link that I pull up, that's the link for to go on the cam. Hit the link, boss Dawn 97. So you get hurt, you on rehab, you're coming back from your job, and now they try to play these games. Well, we got
bro, they even moved my locations. They put me in a whole nother city, everything on purpose.
Yes, because this is what they try to do. This is why. What would you say is the best thing to do? Start coming at them before, like start hitting them with motions of intention to file a claim.
Yeah, you start hitting them with your own paperwork first. You start getting the ball in motion, so the courts start paying attention to shit on your side, because if the employer goes first, they're gonna side with the employer, of course. But once you get the courts, once you open the eyes to the courts, bro, and you got like all your legal proof and your hours and your time card and all of that, they really look. They take that shit serious. That's the one thing I could give them. The workforce, they take it serious. They don't play that.
Yeah, I'll be knowing.
I'm a proof of it.
And they paid you all that money back, didn't they?
All that bread, brother, 6 months worth. And then I got retro pay because, you know, when you work in the sales game, you get commission. So they started adding up what I was doing for numbers prior. And it was like, oh, so he's like a number one sales. So so the judge start adding all of that up. Yo, bro, when I tell you, when the owner of Sprint looked at that judge after he made his motion, bro, he was pissed off.
Facts. Look at that. That's a prime example right there. You can't get it any rawer than that.
And they made Sprint. And they made Sprint pay for my medical, even though I had medical, just for firing me. They made them pay for my medical too.
There you go, y'all. Live and direct. See, this is what I be telling. This is what I be telling people. You always gotta be aware. Don't let nobody bamboozle you.
That's a fact.
It's fire.
What's popping?
East side, homie.
All the time,
man.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm like, how this shit go? You know, I'm a little computer literate and all that shit, but I'm like, I'm checking.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, man. Support, love, man. Good seeing the big homie out and all that, man.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm trying
to. I always want to come support and salute the homies, man. I love everything y'all doing, man. Word.
Facts.
Word, man. Cat, he represent, man. He represent.
Yeah,
you ain't even gotta say it, man. You know, the name speaks for itself, the homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was the young pup back in 97, you know what I mean? When I was hit the fall building and all that. And, you know, we knew the homies' names when we didn't even meet them, you know what I mean? Because I'm about to be 40 this Sunday. You know, Cat is a little older than me, you know what I mean? So I was in the building. You know, the fool.
I'm 34.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy, you know, 9-7, and you know, we heard of all the legends and you know what I mean, all the fools that, you know, paved it for us. So, you know, naturally, you know, as you got old, look, like I said, I'm about to be 40, you know, you finally see some of the big homies, you know what I mean, out. You know what I mean? That shit, you know, that shit bring love to the homies that, like I said, was dead, you know, through them circumstances, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Word.
I appreciate that, bro.
Always love, Cat.
Yeah.
Yo, I tell Cat all the time, like, you know how, like, Cat don't glorify the back in the day shit, but as a Billy, as a homie, he one of the niggas that make you feel proud of being a homie because, like, the way he carry himself, I carry myself, and that don't make you no pussy or no bitch. He handle himself like a man, you feel me? But you cross that border, and you know, hey, it is what it is. But other than that, he carry himself like a decent man. Like he walk, like yo, you can't ask for more of that. You can't ask for more of that from a big homie. You can't. You can't. He not out here oppressing young niggas. He not out here making young niggas go do shit. He out here dropping jewels. He out here trying to help niggas get jobs. He out here trying to he putting that. You know, he doing it the right way, bro.
Yeah, because you know, I'm tired of seeing these people take advantage of people's ignorance. And I don't say ignorance in a negative way. I say ignorance. When I say ignorance in a way where we don't have knowledge of certain things. People see that and they try to take advantage of that.
Right.
Man, I'm tired of seeing that, bro, because it's the same thing like when we was locked up. We had to put all those Article 78s, Article 71s. We had to do our appeals. We had to go to the tier hearing to fight the charges they was giving us. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through all that back then. And then when I come out here, it's like it's even worse because out here you got people that they just doing them mad dirty and they don't even know what to do because nobody opening their eyes so they eaters, yo. You know
I know where you coming from, yo. When I first came home, I remember I was in the town, right? So I'm walking through Brooklyn. So I'm with one of my homies. So he was like, "Yeah, we don't fuck with them homies over there." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, I don't fuck with those homies over there." I said, "No, that ain't the way I got taught, bro." I said, homie, that's my homie. I don't give a fuck what set he from. He a homie, that's my homie. You can have that energy. Me.
Facts. Just hold on a second. Just the Pistol Gang said, I got a question, Cat. My mother was walking home on Monday. While going home, she stepped on the curb and cracked her head. Who the blame? The city or the landlord of the building?
The city.
The city.
That's small claims.
You can sue both though.
But you can sue.
Nah, because look, peep game. It's not the landlord's property from the gate to the sidewalk, bro. From the gate to the curb.
I was just about to say, homie. It all depends where that crack was. For example, if that crack was on the front of that property, the landlord of them are responsible for that because that is something that they have to have.
That's like if you don't shovel the snow. If you don't shovel the snow and throw ice. If you don't shovel the
it's a
snow and
city-
put ice in front of the building, you liable for that.
True, but if it's a city and it's a sidewalk, that's state, bro. That's state.
I would sue both.
Huh?
I would hit them both as
That's a fact.
I will
Both.
put them both
Facts.
in the suit.
That's a
You know
fact.
what?
Small claims. Go straight to small claims.
Facts. I will put them both
That's what
on
they
there.
can see anyway.
But she definitely got a case.
And the and the reason why
Chiropractor.
and the reason why I say that, homie, is because I know you might think, yeah, because it's just the sidewalk of the city. But remember, just like you have to put out your garbage on that sidewalk and a certain thing, the landlords are responsible. They can get ticketed and things.
True
That's
fact.
why they still
True fact.
responsible for the keeping of the front of their buildings, even if it is the sidewalk. You know what I mean? For their
That's a fact.
residents. Because if they get
That's a
hurt or fall, you know what I'm saying, they could be liable for that.
That is a
That's
fact.
a fact, brother.
And
That
not
is a
to change the subject, go back to what you were saying, Kat. Yeah, because like I said, it's crazy because I remember, like I said, I had caught a violation when I came home after doing my 8 joints, my first bid. Call me, I was getting a call.
You got a dog over there.
Still hear me, homie?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You hear me,
I got
homie?
you. Yeah.
Damn, my shit fucked up the audio, man. You hear me?
God bless your mom, Central Game. I hope you get better, yo. That's crazy.
I can't even hear. You can hear me, homie?
Huh? Yeah, yeah. You good?
I can hear you, bro.
Can't hear nothing.
You good?
You good. You good.
You good, Scrap?
He having technical difficulties.
Yeah, yo, shout
Oh
out to
shit, he's
homie.
out here.
Shout out to homie Golf Down 97. Salute, bro. He
Salute, soldier.
for real.
Hey yo, you know what's so crazy, right?
Yo.
You know what's so crazy, right? Because I'm under FOO. I'm under the Brooklyn line. So, like, the stories I hear about FOO, I be crying because like niggas be like, yo, Holmes did this, that. I say, yo, I ain't, you know, I know that part of FOO, but he ain't give me that part. He brought me the right way. They said, man, that nigga's spicy, boy. I caught FOO at his calm moment.
Oh, okay. They go to homie right there.
Yeah, homie. Yeah. That was my
Yo,
brother.
Pistol
and all
Game,
that.
make
They
sure
were
you stay on top of that Pistol Game. Don't let that slide. Make sure you stay on top of that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's good money. You
I hope
definitely
your
have to-
grandmother gets better too, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo. Prayers.
What I
Yeah,
was saying
yeah,
before,
man.
homie, I remember when I came home after I did the 8 joints and all that. You know, back then, you know, we did it, especially me, you know, we adolescents, you have improper representation, especially, like I said, in the 90s, a lot of, like, you know, the brothers, you know,
I don't know if it's his or mine.
and we used to
Somebody
go
bring it up.
with the legal aids and all the legal aid society. They used to railroad a lot of us, make us take pleas and not really fight for us and things of that nature. You know, and we ignorant to that thing, and you know, we want to just come home or whatever the case may be. We thinking we actually getting a real good deal. You know, they scaring us with this time, so we took it. You know, I took the 8 joints with the 5 years post, but not knowing that the judge didn't sentence me to 5 years parole. So you know, I'm home just doing what I do, and I catch a violation. So while I'm on the island again and all, I'm in the Beacon, boom, I'm going like Kat said, to the rip court and all that. You know what I mean, to fight the violation, and then the shit is on the wall, the big post talking about the class action lawsuit about you know people getting sentenced to the parole by DOC without it being imposed by a judge. So that's how I got off that shit. I put in a habeas corpus and all those and all that bullshit, you know what I mean? And them niggas wiped that shit off my record, took me off parole. Like I was never really on it. And I ended up suing them. Because I did 3.5 years before I caught that violation.
Damn.
So technically, you know, I was still
Hey,
part
Cat,
of the
you see the
state.
drip, Cat? The paved way.
The paved way. Hey, yo,
The paved way, baby.
I gotta see you in
Paved
one of
way.
these shirts.
Yeah, you know, I'm tapping in, Cat. I got to get my merch too. You know, I went and got Shooter shit. You know, salute to the Billy. You know what I mean? The big Billy
Dude,
Shooter.
that's my foot right there, Shooter.
Of
Hey yo,
course,
hey
you
yo,
know.
I got that fat nigga season teddy bear gang shit out too right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I support all y'all. I support all my homie shit. That's a fact. Me and Shooter was together in Wash. Or you know, we came up together in the fall, all that wild shit. You know what I mean? So those, you know, I support all my homies, man.
Yeah, I be kicking it with you.
I love.
I was hollering at me today.
I love about Cat that he's a good brother for reasoning, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot of misconceptions, especially with this band thing. Like, you know, when the youth started band, it was about a brotherhood thing, you know what I mean? And we you know, the brothers came to collectively, you know what I mean? It wasn't about a race thing, you know what I mean? And a lot of misconceptions about that. That's what I love about Cat when he speaks that, and you know, just
Right.
you know, a lot of like I laugh because you know a lot of homies don't understand, like I said, the culture, you know what I mean? Like meaning the people who tune in when they see the homies going at it, they don't really understand, you know what I mean? Because they never been
Nah,
behind
they
the
don't
ball,
dig it. They can't dig it.
They don't really be understand.
Right.
That's really like that's that love, you know what I mean? That really just be that love, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
As the homie said,
Hey yo, you know what I hate when outside niggas jump in. I hate when outside niggas jump in and get a little 2 cents. Let brothers be brothers, bro. Like let brothers be brothers, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, brothers go through things, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the end result is it doesn't change the relationship. What it does, basically, you know, it's a little tit for tat type thing. You know what I mean? I don't ever look at it like it alters anything.
That's a fact, big homie, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, at the end of the day, man, you know, when everybody's a part of something and it is up and popping, you know, there's no other resolution but unity. What happens is that when there is nothing going on, and you know, now money gets involved and fame and stature, that's when it tests your loyalty, it tests who you are as a man. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't know that. That's what really became the trickle effect of the brotherhood, man. That, you know, in the beginning, a very powerful cause that the brothers took up and they did it together. But once that struggle, as the brother said, kind of faded away because, you know, like I said, of the strength that the hood came with, and you know, the velocity, and you know what I mean.
Niggas forget about OG Burn, the niggas like that was out in Trenton. You feel me? Who was paving the way the right way? Like them niggas wanted everything to be united. They wanted everything to be together before shit went crazy. You feel me? Like me, I'm a nigga that do my homework. I sit back, I read, I listen, I watch. So I try to because when I speak, I want to make sure I'm politically and in my rights right. You feel me? I don't like to be. So I G-check myself. But I do my homework, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way Cat and Killer Cav and CK and them moving right now is the way Pistol Pete and OG Burn and them niggas was moving. United, and we won, nigga. We won. Ain't no split up, ain't no lying, none of that. You know what I'm saying? All right, be the SI. That's the way it was supposed to be, bro.
R.I.P. the big Billy SI, man.
Yeah, fact.
The way it was supposed to be.
I miss that song. Hey, yo,
that's how I move.
Yo, Pistol Game, word. Tell Bobby Fingers and Audi, I feel my love. Those are my peoples right there. They was up north with me. Bobby,
yo, I'm driving, so I got to turn the light off for you.
And Audi, of course. Everybody know Audi was doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, we know the homie Audi, boy.
Yeah, Audi was doing the thing. Bobby Fingers too, though. Bobby Fingers representing.
Yeah.
Bobby Fingers, Italian.
Yeah, definitely.
He Italian dude. You know what I'm saying? Who was getting bucked.
That's another thing that I love the Cat pointed out too. A lot of people don't realize, man, there was a lot of love and allies even within other organizations and other people, just because of the love and respect they have for a lot of the old lives that was putting it in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So a lot of people don't know that, man. Like you said, that Back then, niggas needed friends and allies, man. It was a different story when you 1 or 2 people
Right.
pulling up on the tier with 50 niggas and
Right.
30 of them niggas is, you know, span on they It was a different vibe, man. So, you know, a lot of people gotta understand that these homies was about that, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Don't let
Yeah, they
that
was on a
ignorant
different
thing
type
do
of
fool you.
time.
Yo, Pistol Game, send me their numbers in my DM on Instagram. That's Wildcat 555. But you're right. Allies, a lot of people don't know allies was a big thing back then. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of times, like for example, when I went up north, they split us all up. You know what I'm saying? They split us all up after a while. They knew that together we were a problem. So at one time it was me, Ty Guns, Buki Stone, Wayno, Ungambino, Magoo, Audi, G Money, Duke Mafia, and so on and so on.
Salute to all the big homies, all the big homies.
It was all of us. They knew it was all of us on the gallery, so they knew when they used to pop one person's cell and talk about they doing the search down and try to put hands on him, they had to crack all our cells. So after that, they knew we gotta break them all up. So here's where the allies thing comes in effect. So we up north now. When I'm coming out the box and I'm going to spots like Comstock, Attica, and I'm bumping into other dudes. Like when I was in Attica, I had got it on with Roscoe, and when I was getting on with Roscoe, Rat Hunter named Tank, he jumped with me, and we got it on with Roscoe in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't blood; he was Rat Hunter. See what I'm saying?
He was living by principle and morals.
Exactly. Same thing. Like, look, for example, on Bobby Fingers got into a few incidents with the homies, you know what I'm saying? And Bobby Fingers held it down, and he's Italian. It didn't matter what the race of the person was. It didn't matter what the person represented. If they was official, they became an ally that became allies for life. You know what I'm saying? And you go to spots like a lot of dudes do today. We didn't do that back then. Back then, we didn't go to the spot and be like, yo, I'm this, that, and the third. We went into the spot and they didn't say nothing. And we'll be in there, we'll be on the gallery, and dude don't even know. You know how many times I was on the gallery, and I'll be on the gallery, and dudes didn't even know who I was. I'm on the gallery all this time, just listening. Just keep reading, like we used to say. I'm just listening, like, And then later on, I'll be like, yeah, you ever heard of Wildcat? And they'd be like, yeah. Yeah, I know Wildcat, son. That's my dude right there. And I'll be like, word. You put in work with him?
Yo, homie, that's that old trick you heard when niggas used to be jacking the homie. They really didn't know. That's that old trick.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, niggas,
I used to do that regular.
Nobody to be that walk up to me and be like, yo, you got a light? Fuck out of here, nigga. It's on site.
Yo, and then I used to be like this, because you know I'm bilingual, so I used to speak other languages. So I go right to the house and be like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? What's up with the Gato, man? You know what I mean? Gato, I heard Gato's cool, yo. And they'd be like, who? Gato? Oh, I heard it, but I don't really know. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait. But one day I called somebody with that trick. Like, yo, what's up with that? Gato? Yo, he violated. Yeah, man, whenever I see him, I'm gonna tear his ass up, yo. He knew better not to come to population. I'll be like this, like, yeah.
Like, word, okay, yeah. He ain't
like,
coming.
yeah,
right.
man. I'm gonna eat this one tonight. I'm sending him right up out of here. You know what I mean? And I used to tell dudes like, this is why I don't agree with when people like in the feds, you got dudes that'll go. And this is the feds. Why would you go and tell them like, yo, I'm banging, I'm this, that, and the third? That's like telling them like, yo, I need to be with my peoples or else I can't live.
Nah, keep it 100, yo, Cat. We, like I said, I've been going through, when I started coming through was 9-5 when I was 15, 16 years old. Everybody knows once you enter that A and B gate of them facilities, if you tell them you with an organization, it's because you want to be moved to a spot where your people is at.
Yes.
That's how a lot of people was doing. That's just keeping it all the way down. A lot of people do that, but everybody knows when it comes to this youth thing, then it was you go in wherever them niggas is taking you, you just go. That's what it was.
Go
you
in there.
Go.
If you
Because
can't live, you know what
once
to do.
again, there was consequences behind, you know what I mean? Certain actions you would take or did not take, you know what I mean? If you was
That's a
under this
fact.
thing.
Yeah,
You
but
have to go.
All right.
nowadays I see dudes.
It's
Nowadays they be like, yo,
now
I'm
out here
just
to move
dirt,
on.
get in the crib. What? Why did you tell them who you was, bro? You just gotta go in the crib.
Yeah, that's it.
Back.
Go in the
Just gotta go
crib.
to the crib.
If it don't look right, you know what to do. Get up out of there.
And everybody knows once you walk in between those two ABs, you know what time it is, because most of the time niggas is right there in the corridor, right there in the little day room on the right. You know who there. So once they pop that gate, you know what you gotta do if you can't be there.
Exactly. You fight your way out.
It's right here,
Pop
bro.
that gate, you know what time it is.
Hey, yo, you remember Two Upper?
The chop.
Hey, yo, real talk.
So you know in Two Top Chop Shop,
Come on, boy.
they'll put you
Yo.
in the last cell. And you
That
gotta
was-
fight from the last
that
cell
was the-
all the way to the A and B gate.
That was the first crib they stopped going to the mess hall in the 4 building. Niggas had to get fed in. Can't even let these niggas out this crib no more.
You
They
see where
stopped
I'm
the
at.
school
This
floor because
motherfucking
the top
package
shop.
store in
all
this
that.
bitch.
That's a fact.
That is hey yo, Billy Golden, what the hell you doing?
I'm about to get that blood juice, nigga. That Henny. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
yo,
Cat,
hey,
I ain't
yo,
gonna front.
rats and
I'm getting
stuff
ready.
like
I'm
that.
getting ready for the evening towel too. You know, I hit you up, Cat, because I wanted to tune in. But look, I'm about to eat the dip. I'm about to shave. And you know, we really got right in
Okay.
all that tonight. You know, we drinking that rose.
Oh God,
We
don't
about to
do
get
it,
poppin',
to
you heard?
Don't do
Yeah.
it, to
That's what I'm talking about.
We about to get it popping tonight with that Patron. Yeah.
Hey yo, no,
Right.
real shit. That Patron had me getting ready to lean on the nigga. I ain't fucking with that Patron.
Nah, I like that shit. I ain't in the front. I used to be on the Henny crazy, but you know, had to, you know, I'm an aggressive nigga too. I be bugging sometimes, so I have to, you know, tune
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I got an attitude problem. Don't feel bad. I got an attitude problem. That's why I stay in the house.
But the Patron and the Rose keep me nice. I be right. I be good. Smoke my bud. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Word.
A trick that I learned, and I learned this from an old dude. One day I was in a bar in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and I was down in shots of Jameson. The old dude said, "Yo, where your food at?" I was like, "Man, I ain't eating." He said, "Listen,
Peanuts.
get a bag of pistachios."
I'm about to say he passed me the
Oh, yeah,
peanuts.
the peanuts,
You go to any of them white bars, they got to keep the peanuts.
Yeah, the salt,
that.
nigga, the
He
salt.
said, "Get a bag of pistachios or cashews."
Because the
Yeah.
salt open the pores.
Yeah.
The salt open the
That-
pores.
But yo, Boss Dawn 97, I don't want to hold you up. I saw that meal right there.
Yo,
I
Cat.
appreciate you coming through, man. Anytime,
Eastside, man. I love you, blood.
bro. I love you.
I love you, blood, man. Salute. I'm gonna hit your DM because I definitely want the beanie. I want the long sleeve. Yo, Cat, I love you, homie. Eastside.
All the time,
You know
bro.
what I
All the
mean?
time, bro. All the time.
All the
That
time,
5 is
bro.
popping, man. You just stay
Always.
solid, homie, and continue doing these beautiful things, man. I wish you nothing but success, my brother.
Facts. I appreciate you, bro.
Rap.
Rap.
Yeah, the baby ones.
Rap.
Yeah.
I want to see what Billy Gordo's going to get.
Let me get a pint of Henny, huh? Which one? What CDs?
Hold on. Did he say a pint?
Those blues.
Ooh, he said a pint.
Yeah. Hey yo, I'm a fat nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Hey, yo, he said a pint. Pistol game, man. Pistol game brought some flashbacks just now. I'm back in. Flashback. But Pistol game, do not forget. Make sure you file a notice of intention to file a claim
Hey,
for what
Cap.
happened to your grandma.
Hey, Cat, you know I'm Boricua. I can't go nowhere without these neither.
Hey, yo, you mixing? Oh, you a beast.
Excuse me.
You a beast. You gonna
Have a
mix?
good night.
Hey, yo,
Excuse me.
hey, yo, I know you ain't mixing, Billy.
Hey, yo, that's the regular right there, blood.
You
Pint
be
of Henny
mixing?
and 2 Coronas.
Oh, damn.
Hey, yo, word on everything. I paint the town red on the pint of Henny and 2 Coronas.
Yo, hey, yo, I can't mix no more. I used to mix. I used to start off the night doing the
Yo.
beers and end up with the liquor, and then I just be
That's what
messed up the next day.
happens when you the only Moreno in your clique and everybody else Spanish, nigga. That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's been like that since I was out the sandbox. I'm the only Moreno in my clique, the only fat nigga too, and everybody else Spanish. That's what happens.
So you gonna get it?
Yeah, I'm a product of my environment.
Yeah, you gonna get it. You gonna get the Modelos and all that's gonna be coming through.
Yeah, you know.
That's a fact, though. I'm glad to see you enjoying yourself. It's Friday, man.
Yeah, hey yo, the Ruby in here too. The Ruby in here on the low. Look.
Salute, Ruby.
Hey.
That's what's popping.
You gotta keep her in the house. She like stabbing. She gangster.
See, you
That's
see,
why I
lady,
don't chill with no niggas. I chill with her. Cause if I jump out, she hopping out with me.
who you think I chill with?
I know.
I chill with Ladybug.
I know.
That's
Ladybug ain't playing no game. She be on point. She like Denzel from Equalizer, my nigga. Real talk.
She bringing out Mercedes, eating people food in the chat.
Hey yo, when I first used to see her keep popping up in the chat, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Then I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, oh, she's a rider. Niggas come swinging. She was busting. I said, oh, okay.
Yo, that was funny because the other day, well, I think it was last week. I don't know who came in the chat. All I know is they got food ate, and I saw Iraq and all, and they was in there talking about yo, and Ladybug ate somebody's food. I'm like, oh man, look at this.
Yo, for real, bro, for real. I be crying. If sometimes I be about to say something, then I be like, ain't no need. She got it.
Yeah. She be on it.
I just fall back. That should be hilarious.
Yeah, she be on it. Last night she was sleeping. She fell asleep though last night, but I was on late as hell.
Yo, did you hear about the battle between me and Rio? It's going down, nigga.
When?
Next Friday.
Where at?
Let's talk about it.
Ooh, matter of fact, I think he's hitting me now. But where is Let's Talk About It? Matter of fact.
He probably in the house right now. He was on earlier.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. I gotta send him some music because tomorrow I'm promoting his chat tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, listen. I booked the studio session on Rio ass. I ain't playing.
Hey yo, I went to hook up my stuff to do my beats and all that, but that shit is like way too complicated, bro.
Nigga, why you think I booked the studio session? I got tight this morning. I've been fucking with this shit for a week. I ordered the mic. I ordered everything. I jailbroke my iPad. Shit still not working right for me. I got so frustrated. So frustrated, bro.
Look, I got it right here. See that? I got the joint right here and all that.
Yeah. You popping.
I had to go to Geek Squad for them to hook it up because first I went to Staples. Staples did the first part, and then they got stopped at one point. Then I was like, hold up, I used to always see the van Geek Squad stuff, and I just took it to them.
I wish I lived close to you. I would have hooked all that shit up. I went to school for telecommunications network wiring. Nigga, I wire your whole house. Nigga, I have cameras everywhere, pressure sensors, all that shit. I know how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I got my license in that shit. I went to school for criminal justice too. Nigga, I beat my first 3 cases on my own.
Yeah, that's what I only beat 2 cases. But I ain't gonna lie, one was state, and one was federal. You know, the feds is hard to beat.
All mine was state. I never had a fair case. Almost caught one with that dumbass Takashi shit, but God is good.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to get in that one.
My nigga.
They had them that thing was rodent infested.
Bro, I ain't know no better, bro. I was going over there with food.
Yo, Pistol Game want me to bring Ladybug to Salsa con Fuego. I ain't been to Salsa con Fuego in about like 3 years. Yo, Pistol Game, what's up with what they got on Salsa con Fuego on Friday? Hey, yo, could Friday be popping though on Salsa con Fuego?
Here we go again. Huh? Soda?
MJ Ski Cat, why you drop that diss track to GTO? Hey yo, Billy didn't hear that one. So whoever MJ Ski is, that means he know GTO. GTO was my man, but he got on that Washington Heights show and got mad like pig-headed, where he wasn't trying to talk to nobody no more. He was like a all-time celebrity, and I'm like, what?
Give me the Red Bull, bro.
I was like, so I was like, hold up, bro. Right. You don't know? I've been doing this rap shit for a long time, bro. I'm about to eat that mic. Right. Oh, he said Tito Rojas. But GTO still my son. GTO still my son, man. But I just had to crush that mic real quick, man. Just to let him know, man.
Right. I understand.
I'm still a heavy hitter in that rap game. You know?
Right. Yeah.
What's that? Red Bull?
Yeah, I forgot the Red Bull had to stop at another package.
No. It's litty.
Hey yo, watch. We go 212 one night. I'm gonna bring you out of retirement for one good night. You gonna tell the rest of the homies, I can't fuck with this fat nigga. I can't.
Yo, the late night gotta be on deck. You know, I'm a late night.
Late night always on deck.
Pink
late
Sugar,
night always on deck.
Pink Sugar. MJ Ski, yeah, GTO still my son, man. GTO just had me tight with that. You know, being acting extravagant.
I don't know. Yeah, it still looks open.
Rap battle. Yeah, I mess with salsa music. I mess with all types of music. Pistol Gang.
Around my way, they call me the Bing Bing King.
They bing bing. They know about the bing bing. Hey, yo, you saw Church Ave Dad? Church Ave Dad said, yo, Church Ave Dad, he said, yo, he looking for a heart attack. Yo, he saw the Red Bull. He saw the Red Bull. He saw the concoction you putting together. He's like, yo, that's a bomb he making over there.
Nah, bro, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's like, no lie. That's like
that was
LES. Shout out LES in the building. Yo, that's like when we were locked up and dudes were making the hooch, and they would put the hooch where the pipes is at, so it would turn green.
Yeah, I'm all set.
They talk about his incredible hope.
Right, I'm all set.
The next day, everybody is thrown up.
Homemade hypnotic and shit. I'm
homemade
all good.
Hypnotic, that's a fact. Come straight from the pipes.
Niggas putting the orange pill in the soccer shit.
Yeah, yo.
Hey yo, word on everything. I ain't do no big biz. I never did biz. Like long as I stayed in, every time was like a week. I bombed out after a week. But every time I get in that bitch, I get in trouble with a CO over bright and early orange juice and spades, nigga. Because I'm the type of nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm still a man when I go to jail. Lock up, hold it, wherever I'm still a man. You ain't gonna belittle me over no fucking orange juice, nigga.
Hell no. Shit,
you feel me? My niggas that did hella biz, they like, yo, chill. The fuck you mean chill, nigga? Listen, I'm not, man, fuck all that, man. They got to beat the shit out of me in here. Fuck all that chill shit.
Hey, Big Sugar said the same thing I was thinking, although I do it with Crown, but I'm sure he drinking more than me. Damn, Crown. I drunk that Crown one time. Oh
I don't
Lord.
like that Crown. I don't like that Crown. That's
That
like,
Crown.
hey, yo, I can't fuck with that, man.
Yeah, that Crown is a little, that's rough.
That ain't rough, man. That's that viejo juice. I ain't fucking with that shit.
Nah, I drunk it though. Cause remember, I was a Jameson person.
Oh, okay.
I was a Jameson person. Then I tried the Crown because somebody was telling me to try the Crown.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. You that nigga that get a bottle in and just start flexing on niggas.
Nah.
Ain't too many niggas that can fuck with that Jameson and walk straight, nigga.
Hey, yo, the Jameson, I used to be doing my thing on the Jameson, yo. One thing I don't mess with is vodka.
Nah, I don't fuck with vodka neither.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I never was a drinker too much until I started getting older. But it used to be my shit when I was a young nigga. That's Seagrams, nigga. Cause I used to fuck with Snoop Dogg.
Salute, Lady Bug.
Yo, Snoop used to have me on that Seagrams.
Thank you, man. Hey, yo, I'll tell you.
Seagram's black.
That Seagrams?
That Seagrams black, bro.
Yo, I know one thing that I will tell everybody: never, ever, ever mess with that.
What? The Seagrams black?
That E&J.
Nah.
Yo, that E&J is a no.
Hey, yo, my father used to drink that shit and think I was a nigga on the street. That nigga used to ask me for a head up.
Yeah?
Facts. That E&J is a devil.
Yeah, that E&J. You don't even remember what you do until
That's
somebody tells you the next day.
That's what he used to say, and I ain't believe that nigga too.
Yo, I'm telling you, the E&J will take you to another planet, and you forgot where you came from. Next day, you don't remember nothing you did. Dude
Hey,
would
yo,
be like,
you
be like, yo, where my phone at? Phone is gone.
my uncle used to drink. My uncle used to drink that Cisco and dumb out.
Oh, the Cisco, that was another one.
My uncle used to drink Cisco and dumb out.
The Cisco was more sweet, so
yeah,
was making that like juice.
Yeah, they used to mix it. They used to mix it with something they call it Thug Passion. Remember?
Yeah, Thug Passion.
And the Henny, the Cisco and Alizé, that's that Thug Passion.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact, yo.
Yo, I'm a project baby, so I used to see shit I wasn't supposed to see. I used to be sitting on my grandmother's porch laughing like a motherfucker at niggas. Niggas is just dropping dead.
Yo, anybody want to come?
That's my OG Wildcat right there. I fuck Wildcat hard body. Fuck Cat hard body. OG Wildcat, you're out of here. That's fucked up. You seen them niggas coming, so you left me?
I got myself. Hey, yo, how I take myself out the joint?
You ain't hear me? You ain't hear me? I said, that's fucked up. You see them niggas coming, you left me.
Hey, yo, I'm over here like, yo, I X myself out the joint, man. Hey, yo, I'm bugging out. Charlie Kilo. Shout out Charlie Kilo. Appreciate you,
hey,
bro. Yo, I just put myself out the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to holler at you in the AM, bro. I'm about to go in the bread and chill, bro.
You already know. Salute, homie. 9 shots. You already know.
3 trade Glocks, baby. Love my Billies, brother. Love my Billies.
All the time. You already know, bro.
Over the red moon, brother. Over the red moon.
As a fact. To the sunburn. Hey, yo, hold on. J.E. Money Bags, what you said? Yo, yo, J.E. Money Bag. Yo, no lie, bro. I'm bugging out over here like, yo, what the hell did I just do? I took myself out the chat. That's because we're talking all this liquor over here. And I can't drink, man, because I'm still taking my meds for my joint. You know what I mean? Hey yo, no doubt Pistol Game. Hey yo, Pistol Game. Like I was saying before, make sure you stay on top of that, man. Know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay on top of that. Oh, Church Avdan. Church Avdan be dropping some. Look at this right here. He says, alcohol was made to make your spirit leave your body, and another bad spirit would take over. That's why people don't remember what happened when they were drunk. That sounds like a movie, right? The Drunken Monkey. Nah, I can't say the monkey. I'm gonna say the Drunken Monk. Yeah, I do the wine. I did the wine. Yeah, I do the wine. Yeah, I'm on my wine stuff for real. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't touched any hard liquor in a long time, bro. I've been on my wine, and I'm even slowing down on my red stripes. Next Saturday, Pistol? Yeah, next Saturday I think I'm good. Next Saturday I should be good. Yeah, Pistol Game. Make sure you go. Remember, you got, I believe it's 180 days from the date of when she fell and hit her head for you to put in a motion of intent to file a claim. So you could do it two ways. You could go online and download it. You could go to the library and get it, or you could go to the courthouse and go to the courthouse and go to the law section where they do forms and tell them that you want a motion of intent to file a claim. Another thing, right? Yo, make sure y'all hit me in the DM, because I got mad merch coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing t-shirts. And I got the hats. I got the Spartan hats. I got the 1B hats. You know what I'm saying? I got these shirts in different colors. I got the red with the white. I got the white with the red. I got the black with the red. And as you can see, I got the yellow with the red. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, to be honest with you, these are collector's editions. So everybody that's getting these shirts, after about I think it's a week or two, I got another design coming out, because it's called WAP City Apparel. So the name of my merchandise is all under WAP City Apparel. So the shirts and all that. I got jackets coming out too. I got button up jackets and all that. And you know, when baseball season come out, I got the Wildcat baseball jackets and jerseys coming out too. So be on the lookout for it. The logo gonna be a little different on the next ones that's coming out. It got a little more other stuff on it. You know what I mean? So make sure that y'all stay in tune. If y'all need any of the merch or any of the hats and other stuff that I'm putting out, just hit me in my DM or hit me in my email. You know what I'm saying? Hit my email or hit my DM and let me know what size, how many you want. You know what I'm saying? And just hit my Cash App. Once it's there, I got you. No lie, I got you. I think it was J.E. Moneybags. He got his. Ray Leon Rivera, he got his. They got theirs already. And there's other people that's getting theirs too. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you I got a slideshow coming out with all the people that got it. You know what I'm saying? So if you bought the shirt, send me a picture with it on. I want to see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to show it, I don't care. Put on a hockey mask, but let me see the shirt on you. Wildcat, you're gonna have old school dudes you hit with a WAP looking to bang on peep. Hey yo, hey, they go J Moneybags got his today. Hey, yo, Church and Dad. Listen, it's like I told the dude yesterday that came on the chat. If there's anything I ain't do, you know what I'm saying? If there's anything I ain't do, it's sneak anybody. I ain't sneak anybody. Anybody that I did something to, it was straight up. Now they could say that I was mad fast, and that was the disadvantage that they had, that I was just fast. Salute Jake Santiago. Appreciate you, bro. Salute Jake Santiago in the building. Rat. You know what I'm saying? They could probably say that it was just that I was fast. You know what I mean? But I ain't sneak nobody or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to. Hey yo, Miss Playful hit me with the boxing joint. I'm gonna put it up too. As long as it's all right with her, I'm gonna put it up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was your son? Oh, I appreciate that, Pistol Game. Tell you, Jay Santiago. Yeah, tell him, tell him salute, bro. Salute to him, man. I appreciate him for that. You heard? I appreciate him for tuning in and checking out the channel. You know what I'm saying? Pink Sugar, I know I'm waiting on you, Pink Sugar. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that come, you know what I'm saying, show love to the channel and everything. No, I'm doing a lot of things for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Making sure, we representing, man. We Spartans over here. We, you know what I mean? 1B. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We Spartans. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. You know what I mean? When we come through for real. Scissors? Man, that name sounds familiar. Edward Scissorhands or Scissors? I got you, bro. And appreciate your son, bro. Pistol. But make sure that you get that notice of intention to file a claim, because if you wait too long, they're gonna say that they're gonna deny your motion because you took too long. So you always want to file that motion, notice of intent, ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to lose out. It's not a money thing, it's on negligence. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, yeah, it's a fact, Blicky. You don't want to lose because of negligence. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, man. The one thing that kills us as people is that we get caught up in certain things and we don't broaden our minds to be able to absorb knowledge of other things. And that's where people get us. You know what I'm saying? They act like, yo, he don't know this. He don't know that. I can get over. Appreciate you, Pistol Gang. But yeah, from Coney Island, official. Blicky XL, official. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you gotta stay on top, man. You gotta stay on top. That's what I'm here for, to broaden people's minds, to try to lead people in the right directions. Anybody that hit me, I gotta say this again. Anybody that hit me for a job, because I had two people that hit me for jobs in my DM on Instagram, but the problem was I had so many messages, and as I was clicking them off, they were moving up and down, and I lost a lot of the who the people were. One for sure. One Aaron Finney, Buffalo Soldier. Shout out Buffalo. East Ferry. You know what I'm saying? One of those people, they were from Long Island, and I got a list of jobs that they got in Long Island. So that brother, if you're looking at the live, or if you look at the live later on or tomorrow or whenever, hit my DM again, and pardon me for losing the place because I be getting hit a lot in my DM, man, and it just goes down, 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 and then I'm like, man, who was it again? And I'm trying to click up and down, and then I gotta read all those messages, and I'm like, oh man, that's a lot to read. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I wait for it to come up. When it comes up, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, definitely, definitely, we got to be more aware as people, man, because they getting over on us, man. They be trying to get over on us because they prey on people's ignorance, and that's what a coward does. A coward preys on the weak. So when you prey on somebody's ignorance, it's because you preying on the weak. You trying to be slick. So what happens? The guy that's smart becomes the bad guy. He's the bad guy now. He's no good. He's a troublemaker. He's this, that, and the third because he's exercising his rights. Know what I'm saying? That's a problem. You know what I mean? Oh, word. Yo, send him my love, bro. MJ Ski. Need to see that Wildcat GTO collab. That was my boy. That was my boy. Oh, but we lost touch over the years. Yeah, I mean, I went to the Heights a couple of times. I ain't see him. You know what I mean? But the Heights ain't the same no more as it was when I used to be out there either. So you know what I mean? It's like a lot of different stuff going on up there. Shout out 183rd, Autobahn. You know what I mean? Definitely shout out 183rd and Autobahn. Shout out the real rights in 184. There was some bozos over there, mainly that do Ayo. But you know what I mean? There was some real heads on in that block too. But 183rd always has some real rights. 183rd always been official. Shout out 185th and St. Nick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was some real rights on 184. You know what I mean? But there was some bozos too. But there was some real rights on 184. So shout out 184 from Audubon. 185th and St. Nick. Shout out my son Al. You know what I mean? Um, Shout out Wash Heights, period, man. I messed with Wash Heights all body. I mean, I lived in Wash Heights for a while. On the topic of the day, everybody hates straight drop. The topic of the day was, person had a situation where the ad that he answered, oh, 179 Audubon, yeah, whew, you know what I'm saying? But a person, they went and answered the ad, and the job tried to bamboozle him, try to do him dirty like he's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Perez, damn, hey yo, that's my dog. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie, Carlos Perez. Hey yo, no good. Hey yo, writing statements on me. Fact, Carlos Perez. Know what I mean? He had his fights and all that. I used to see the little drunk fights he used to have on the corner up there by my stepmother's store. Yeah, I saw him, Miss Playful. You know I'm about to put that up. Playful got me with the Macho Camacho joint. But yeah, Carl Perez. I mean, I saw them fights that he had, but when it came for him to fight me, he didn't want to fight me. I'm trying to tell him, let's go. Everybody was out there that night. That thing turned big, Carl Perez. That's a fact, Carl Perez. Ask anybody from 184, Marco, uh, uh, who was out there that night? Everybody was out there that night. This was in 2009. And I was like, yo, let's go down where the garbage thing is at. You know how the buildings have the garbage thing and you go down and they got a little spot there. I was like, let's go down here. Yeah, he ain't right, Carlos Perez. Hell no. He had me in the precinct, bro. Facts. He even told him my name and all that. Right. Everybody knows. They can tell you. Flacco. Who else is out there? Truck. I don't know if you know Truck, Flacco. All of them can tell you. All of them. Me and son was supposed to shoot the 5. He didn't want to shoot the 5. He ended up hitting his own man. Yeah, the basement. That's a fact, Carlos Perez. Yeah, because I was living with my stepmom in the corner building that's in front of Yeshiva. That's on Amsterdam in 184. And he used to be up the block on the Autobahn side on the corner store. That's 520. Jay Breezy, 5 Boroughs, salute. So my boy right there. Where you been at? Where you been at? Dímelo. No doubt, everybody hates Straight Drop. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming in the chat and everything. Yeah, it's a fact, Carlos Perez. Anybody will tell you, man. Man, what's my son's name? That be, on 180 between 184th and 185th. Not on the Habibi side where Allen them be at, on the side where Marisco Central is at. My man's in them P-Man. Ask P-Man in them. P-Man will tell you, Carlos Perez. P-Man. You been working, Jay Breezy? That's what's up, bro. I respect that, bro. Yeah, man, because today we had to do a little knowledge course, man. So anytime you got to do something with knowledge, I got to pull out some of the books, man. Oh, nah. If Ladybug will tell you, she'll tell you right now in the chat about my cooking game. My cooking game, no joke. You ain't gonna find too many Dominicans that don't know how to cook though. Yeah, the liquor store side, facts. And you know, the corner store, the corner was like a jewelry store or beauty salon. And as you keep going up the block, you got that building right there. P-Man and them be over there. They'll tell you. Look, see? Ladybug will tell you. Now, yo, I'll be cooking some steaks. Yo, no lie, for Thanksgiving. And Ladybug is right here. For Thanksgiving, I made the whole turkey, bro. From scratch. From scratch. My first turkey, too. You heard? No lie. And just thinking about it right now is making me hungry, you heard? No lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole turkey for Dolo. Yeah. Dolo. Yo, okay. M. Hunch. So today, you know, it's crazy, M. Hunch, that you said that. Because we were talking about that earlier. The girl, I don't know if y'all remember, there was this girl, she was a prostitute back in like the 80s and back in the 80s, I think it was, right? The 80s. Well, they made the movie Monster. Oh, 90s? It was somewhere in the 80s and 90s, and they made the movie Monster. They made the movie Monster with Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci because of Homegirl. And don't you know that her last meal, I don't know if it's still the same or if it's the same way everywhere else. Um, the last meal that you're allowed to get before they kill you, it's got to be under $20. Or so they about to put you in the lethal injection or whatever electric shit. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, it's got to be under $20. They ain't trying to spend money when they know they're about to kill you. Oh, you seen that on William Silver? Yeah. Yeah, I was in the law library, Jay Breezy. So I just said after I did that case, I just decided to chill with the peoples, man, just kicking and shit, you know what I mean? But facts. Yeah, steak is more. If you get a good steak, it's definitely more than $20. Yo, I spent $300 in Peter Luger on a steak that was about this small. It came with potatoes and vegetables. No lie. And shout out to Peter Luger because they steak is good. They got what's called expensive steak. But yo, that was like a chow meal for the mother. M Hunt said under $20 and then taking it your life. Well, damn, yeah. Yo, Church Afghan, I agree with you too. If that's the case, let somebody in the family buy the last meal. Yeah, Church Afghan, Peter Lucas, they got the best steak in the business, man. Them and Ruth's Chris, I think it is. But I'll tell you, you going in there, you spending used car money to buy their food. Damn, just one potato opened up. It was good. It had the sour cream and all that in it. I know the Boston Road Diner. I ate it there. Yeah, they food is banging. They food is banging. But I don't know, man. I might venture off later on and get a food truck and and park it like Friday and Saturday somewhere down in the city and get some bread. You know what I mean? And when I start frying on that grill and they ain't passing my truck, they're gonna be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, because it happened to me. One day I passed by a halal truck and I don't know, son was cooking that meat with that chicken. He was cooking that. Woo. Yeah, yeah, it's a fact, Church out there. And yo, I passed that truck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I passed that truck, I did the turnaround. Jake Steakhouse across from Van Cortlandt Park underneath train tracks. Two top of the line. Hold up. Yeah, yeah, Carlos Perez. Yeah, rest in peace. I know who you're talking about. Slender Menace said, I'd rather have two Big Macs from McDonald's for $5, 2 for $5 life. You coming through, Pistol Game? I'm telling you. I was talking with my editor today, and I told him, I said, yo, man, I should invest in one of those trucks. That's a fact. Put the Wildcat logo on the truck so that they know. You know what I'm saying? And don't come stealing anything. If you steal, you're going to get your food ate. That was your stepbrother? Damn, bro. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But I'll tell you, when it comes to that cooking, bro, I don't need no books for that. That came natural. Now up north now, because up north I was behind the wall. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can invest pistol game. It's a fact. Yeah, yo. I used to be eating that joint. I'm telling you, that halal food. You know, the only thing that bothers me about the halal food, and this is why I slowed down on messing with it, right? Think about this. Now, this is gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say. And if there's somebody in the chat that has a halal truck, you're gonna get tight. But imagine this. How many halal trucks do you see in the city? You see a lot of halal trucks. Now, a 9/11, I'm saying they use airplanes. They hijack airplanes and they use those as bombs to crash into the World Trade Center. Rest in peace to all those people that died in the World Trade Center. But imagine if they did that, if they used all those trucks to poison people or for bombs. Mm. They already here. They already got their roots. They already stationed. Imagine that, right? Sounds crazy, right? But when I be in the city, I be like by Times Square. I go by, I see one truck here, one truck across the street, one truck over here, one truck over there. And these are people that come from the countries that we be going to war with. So if they really wanted to, they could really do us dirty. And that's one Bill Cooper try to run. Bill Cooper or William Cooper. That's the reason why I had stopped. You know what I'm saying? Why I had stopped messing with them trucks. Because now you got they making a big deal with the coronavirus virus. Oh, you got that canister, the car light. Yeah, I'm about to show y'all something. Um, hmm. Pistol Game, tell your son to hook up a Instagram for you real quick. It's easy. You hold a pair of horse, Hawaiian Joe, 105G. That's a fact. William Cooper, yeah. Now look on the back of this can right here. You see this? Now this is wipes. See, you open it, you pull the wipe out, right? Lights off. Now right here it says I'll show you right now. Is that again? It's right on the back of that bottle. Watch. Yes. JM King 1. Hawaiian Joe. H Hunt, the Behold the Pale Horse. That's on this side of the my road. That book right there is a deep book, yo. It's not for everybody though, but I recommend that as a book to read for those who are reading because that's a good read right there. Yeah, it says it right here. It kills. Oh, here it is right here. It kills. It kills the carnivorous virus, corona, whatever the hell it is. It kills a bunch of other viruses too. You know what I'm saying? But it's in there. Yeah, tell him to send me a message. I got him, Pistol Game. Hawaiian Joe said it opened his eyes. That's a fact. One of my lives was based on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay Breezy. One of my lives was based on that. One of my lives was based on actually that was the title, the Holy Pale Horse. You know what I'm saying? But it's only to tell you that well, they're making this big deal out of something that they already knew about. You know what I'm saying? And something that they knew about already. Hey, yo, look at this junk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Miss Playful. Miss Playful be coming through with the you saw it? Miss Playful came through. Miss Playful came through. Got the Wildcat doing the Roy Jones right there with the hook. Oh, I'm checking right now. Oh, I got it. I got it. That's a touchdown pistol on Pistol Game. I just got it. So I'm gonna let them know, the process and everything, and I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I got it. I got it, bro. That's a fact. That's a sample, you heard? Y'all was talking about the food earlier, man. Now I'm getting hungry. See history in the building. Miss Playful, what's up, Miss Playful? I had to show him. Just for kicks. The food mutates too. Yeah, I heard about that food thing. Shout out Nice Kicks from Pakistan. A and B. That's a fact. See history. We in the library today. But you know what we did? We went to the side. We started kicking it. Yeah. So a lot of these things they knew about already. Hey, yo, Miss Playful. Yo, CK, he looking like Apollo Creed. Oh, yo, Miss Playful. You know, if CK still alive, you gonna be like, oh yeah, nah. Where was this? Hey, yo, Jay Breezy, you talking about? I'm making you hungry. You should have seen it. Oh, you was there. They were talking about all this food earlier. Ali Al, yeah. I'm gonna ask Mario. I'm gonna ask Mario Machete. I'll be in contact with Mario Machete. Fact. Yeah, I'm in contact. I'll be hitting Mario up. Sometimes I hit him later in the night. I'll be hitting him in in the nighttime sometimes. I'm gonna hit him up later on, matter of fact. Yo, yeah, wait a minute. That thing about that truck. Did anybody hear about the freezer truck filled with frozen children and no organs in their bodies at the U.S. Mexican border? Hold up. Did anybody hear about that? Whoa. Yo, check this out. They saying they're selling the organs to the black market. You heard? No, these kids, they found the bodies of the kids, but the kids had no organs in them. Says Mexican cartel henchmen arrested for killing children to harvest their organs. Wow, yo. They're selling their organs. So what they did was they killed the kids, took out their organs to sell it, but left the bodies dead. Like they was crazy, yo. And look at the picture. Whoa. That's a problem, yo. Palato, what's up, Palato? I see you. Yo, that's a problem. They taking little kids and killing them and taking their organs to sell them. That's some straight animal. That's a fact, Kiki the Unbreakable Spade. That's some straight animal stuff right there. Facts, Palato. Yo, like, how can you do that to a little kid, yo? Facts. Just for kicks? Would they? Would they? They come through Rikers Island, they'll be blowing them up everywhere they go for that. Oh, that's crazy though, man. Think about that. Innocent kid getting killed for his organs. Well, hey, yo, I didn't even know about that. Yo, I like to thank Church Avdan, man, because every time Church Avdan come in the chat, he just come through with some. He come through with some thing, some power. He coming through with some power, yo. And you wonder where they get organs from for transplant. He said all the children's bodies weren't even dead more than 36 hours. So these guys are professionals. I'm sure it's not their first time. Or again, money is the root of all evil. That's right. Zetas? Now, Sinaloa, I don't think Sinaloa is down with that. But you don't know what cartel this is. This is a this is a cartel that sees the lucrative amount of money that they're gonna get for these organs. They don't even care about these kids. Word. After being abducted, the victims were driven to rented houses where their organs were removed to be sold on the black market. The Knights Templar is a quasi-religious crime syndicate prone to beheadings and other means of terrorizing citizens while controlling and exploiting a state rich in minerals and agriculture. For the last year, armed citizens groups have fought back, opening fire on cartel members and taking control of towns across Michoacan. They say Gasper's uncle is Enrique Plancarte Solis, aka El Quique, who is reputed to the number two man in the cartel's hierarchy. Oh, they know who's doing these things. Look at that kid, bro. See that? They were inside a refrigerated box, tightly wrapped blankets. All were from Mexico City school and were on school trip to the beach when they were kidnapped. It's getting kind of crazy. It's getting kind of crazy with the trips to Mexico now. Yeah, that's right, J.M. King. That's just despicable, man. If you do that to a little kid, man, you ain't got no backbone. That's how we say it. You do that to a kid, you ain't got no backbone. Yeah, that's how desperate people are for that dollar, yo. Desperate. And you know they stay making kids like crazy in Mexico. The population goes up and up all the time. Oh, second one. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I read a book on that too. They were doing that back in the days too, but they were doing it for us. You know what? When you there's a book I think is on this side that I read on the Aztecs. For those that don't know about the Aztecs they were powerful Indians back in the days. Um, and they used to sacrifice little kids and kill them for God. I was reading that, and you know the Aztecs were powerful Indians, man. If not one of the most powerful Indian branch. But they always did this seance with little kids and little girls, and they'll kill them for a God. You know, they used to do some real vicious things to the kids. It's like they look at the kids like they're not. Yeah, we living in a sick society, and that's the reason why we have to be more aware. That's the reason why we have to be more aware. Why? Because if we're not aware, they ain't gonna care. The cartel killed 52 burned alive in a casino because the casino owner didn't want to pay a cartel tax. That's crazy. Apocalypto. Yo, who know? Man, was it Apocalypto? Yo, Pistol Game. What was Apocalypto about? Joe Rivera. That shirt is leaving on Monday. That you about to get yours too. If it didn't go out already. Apocalypto. Well, that's crazy. Gotta look that up. Let me see something. How you spell that? There it is. Oh, that's the movie. That is the movie I wanted. Yes. Yes. Yo, whoever said that, thank you. I want to watch this movie because you know what's crazy? I was watching this movie when I was locked up, but we had to lock in. And this movie was off the meat rack. Yeah, Gabe Rodriguez, it is, right? Right, Miss Playful? I'm telling you, I know that movie. I was watching it. I didn't get to finish watching it. Shout out Albanians. Jaguar Paul. Yes. Yes. And yo, I was watching the movie, yo, but I didn't get to see the whole thing because we had to lock in. Salute, Big Max. That's my dude. That's my carnal right there. Yeah, yo, that movie right there was off the meat rack. Oscar D said Albanians ain't no joke either. Yo, there's mad Albanians over there on Avenue D and all that. I was over there. I ain't gonna lie, yo, that was crazy though. That is a fact. Apocalypto. We gotta see that was on there. I want to watch that. I was watching it and we had to lock in. I was so tight. Apocalypto, Derek Rabati. Yeah, Jaguar. That's a fact. Pistol Game said he's Albanian. You Albanian, Pistol Game? Okay. Yo, shout out my dude Al. He's locked up right now. He's Albanian. I'm gonna watch that tonight, Miss Playful. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna watch that because I was watching that movie and it was nonstop action, but it was getting crazy at times. I was like, yo, this movie's off the moon rack. Word. I liked it, that movie. I know. I'm surprised I don't have it in my library right here. I probably got it around on the other side. But I need definitely to see that. Well, okay, I need to be extra, bro. Hoffman 2K, I got you. Hit my DM. Hit my DM, I got you. Let me know what size, where to send it to. I'm gonna hit you with the Cash App, and once it hits the Cash App, it gets wrapped up and sent right to you. All right, salute, Pistol Game. I mess with a lot of Albanians. Alex Ruiz, shout out, bro. What's up? How you? Mark, Albanian Mark. Nah, I ain't been up north for a minute. Yeah, Triple Bean Dreams. You just let me know what color hoodie. I got you. Let me know what color hoodie. I got you. And hit my DM. Did you see the movie Green Inferno? Nah, I didn't see that one. Malaysia. Oh, Malaysia in the building. Shout out Malaysia. Montenegro. Montenegro. Jay Breezy, same thing. Jay Breezy, let me know what color hoodie you want and size. And hit my DM. Let me know. I got you. Yo, Church Avdan, man. I was telling him earlier, I be appreciating when you come in the chat, bro. Because I like your knowledge. Church Avdan is a small dude. Black hoodie. All right. Hit my DM. I'm gonna Miss Playful and Ladybug got the Cash App link up there. Yo, it's crazy though. But you know what? After I watch Apocalypto today, I'll definitely the plug for hoodies and hats, okay? Stat Killer. Oh, word? What do you mean? You got what? Plain hoodies? Stat Killer? Or you talk about you just sell hoodies and hats like with logos and stuff on them? Let me know what you about, Stat Killer. Shatter, what up, baby boy? Ah, Billy to the hat. Ooh, salute Larry O too, man. My son. I ain't seen Larry O in a minute. I just heard from him though not too long ago though. Okay, I got you. Wildcat Blade will be brave. Oh, okay, Stat Killer. I see what you're saying. Loyalty is everything. What's popping, bro? Where you been? And your loyalty is everything. I saw yesterday. I appreciate you. I saw you shout me out in the chat. And you know, I saw a little bit of envy going on there, not on your part, but because you was shouting me out in the chat. But I'm glad you get to see that for yourself and not out my mouth. But I saw it. I was on point. Oh yeah, Church Avdan, you can always hit my DM on Instagram, bro. You know, stuff that's of relevance, I read it. Stuff that I see that's like, people, because I get a lot of stuff. People sending me their music. Some people send me links to other type weird stuff. But when I see stuff that's that's official, I sit there and read it. I got you though. Hit me up. I be knowing loyalty is everything. That's why I appreciate you, bro. I don't know why it shouldn't be that way. You know why? Because there's enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying, loyalty? Enough for everybody. It shouldn't come between friendship and relationships and none of that. It's enough for everybody. You can't make this your only source of income. You got to be able to maneuver in other places because what happens if you get stuck one time, you're messed up. Facts, loyalty. Facts. You already know you, man. When you in the Spartans building, you good. JB, what's poppin', JB? I see that. I see some other heads coming up in here. Damn, man, y'all missed the whole joint. But what I did was I did my little library stuff in the beginning because I had a case I had to talk about, and then I had a few guests that came through, and now I'm just kicking it with the people. You know what I mean? Ooh, it's the 1% that forces the 99% to go against one another over crumbs. That's a fact. Yeah, because that's how it be, man, a lot of times, man. It be the littlest thing that causes the biggest thing. And it shouldn't be that way. Because a lot of times it's about your strength. It's about your self-discipline, the strength that you have. That's what it's about. And I'm saying if you got strength and self-discipline and patience, things come to you. I learned that the hard way. The psych said I had poor impulse control. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Y'all want to see y'all beat the crap out that like button. Nah. That's a fact. This is your side hustle. Yeah, it's a side hustle, bro. I like kicking it with the people, you know what I'm saying? This is my people. As a fact, Jay Breezy. Tony Starks, what up, baby boy? Yo, y'all gotta mind me, sometimes I be missing people. For example, some people I wanted to give wrenches to. When I'm on this app, it's hard for me to do it. I gotta go off this app and I gotta go to the YouTube app. Alex Ruiz, yeah, I mess with a lot. Hey, Connecticut, bad love in Connecticut, yo. Jersey too, that's a fact. I used to live in Jersey in Newark. I lived there for a year. I lived in Newark for a year, downtown. Yeah, patience is a virtue. I tell everybody that too. You know what? You know what gives you a lot of patience? Salute, Bloody Luciano, Joe Rivera. You know what gives you a lot of patience? Books. That's a fact, Church Abdan. I like interacting with people. You know why? Because you learn things as well. You dish them and you get them. Yeah, that's a fact. Because you got to remember, we go through so much adversity that it forces us. That's a fact. I got love for LES. It forces us to be patient. Shout out Trenton, New Jersey. Matter of fact, I think it's time for a shout out the hoods. Hold up. I already know when this song comes on, I want to know where people is from up in here. I want to know where y'all from, man.
I just like the sound of it.
You know what I'm saying? They getting bread on the internet. They getting bread on the internet. I'm gonna start it off. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. What's poppin'? East New York. out where you from, your hood, your block, your country. I want to know where you from. And make sure you stab that like button on your way in. Let's get it. 183rd and Crotona in the building. Shout it out. DC, DMV in the building. Brooklyn, Bushwick, Sunset Park, Yonkers, Massachusetts, 978. 141 in Cypress Ave, Niagara Falls, Canada. Bushwick up in here, Lower East Side, Connecticut, Left Rack City, North Carolina, Southside Houston, Texas, Yonkers, BK Flatbush, Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, Victor Colado, I ain't see you in a minute. Albanian in the building, that's a fact. 617 in Boston, Bensonhurst. T-Town, New Jersey, 609, Dirty Waters, Waterbury, Connecticut, 203. North Carolina, shout out Charlotte. Killer Cali in the building, Somerville, New Jersey, 182nd in Belmont. Shout out to BX in the building.
I just like the sound of it.
Marlboro Projects. Woo, shout out Marlboro Projects. Kobe Allen. Westchester all day, that's a fact. Crotona in the building. Spartans in the building. Who? Love so well. Oh boy. Phil Diff was popping. Peter Lopez, dímelo. Shout out Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, Santiago. Everybody. I like that Church Ave Dan. Church Ave Dan dropping them hooks. What's the word? 183rd. No ducks, no birds. Spartans stand up. Shields and spears. Let's go. I still do, Oscar D. Shout out my Billies, my hats, my shines, my blazers, my hats, my stones. HDM, the pound, in the building. That's a fact. C74, two top chop shop. 4 main. 1B. Bass. I might know him, Pistol. BBA for life, you already know. Wounded. G5 in the building. That's a fact. Shout out 1B and 1A. '87 and Arthur Ave. That's a score. 187 and Arthur Ave. Shout out. I used to go over there, man. Time over there. 187 and Arthur Ave. Right. Shout out the 6 train, the 5 train, the 2 train, the 8 train, the 1 train. Shout out to MTA, Long Island Railroad. Shout out them Uber drivers, the Lyfts, the yellow, the green. Shout out Staten Island. Or more or less, man. I'm about to get up out of here. It's midnight. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all out there that's drinking, make sure you drink wisely. Make sure you be careful on your way out. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself off point. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of trouble. When you drink to enjoy. Not to get yourself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? If you're drinking, you know you can't drive, make sure you got somebody around you. Lil MK, that's a fact. That's my dude right there. And Peachy. Make sure that you got somebody that'll take you where you gotta go that ain't driving, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And it's Friday, man. Enjoy it. Don't spoil it.